Deep within a lush forest lived Leo the lion. He was strong and powerful. Everyone knew his mighty roar. Leo was the king of the forest. In the same forest lived Diana the deer. She was known for her grace and speed. Diana could leap through the trees like a whisper. She was a gentle creature. Leo and Diana rarely crossed paths. They lived in different parts of the forest. They had little need to interact. Leo ruled the day and Diana was most at peace under the moonlight. One day the forest began to change. The skies were clear. The sun beat down with unusual intensity. The once abundant water sources started to dwindle. The drought had arrived. Animals struggled to find water. The once lush vegetation withered and died. The forest floor was scattered with dry leaves and fallen branches. Leo, used to easy hunts, found it difficult to find prey. The animals he usually hunted were weak and scarce. He was forced to wander further and further from his territory. Diana, too, felt the impact of the drought. The once clear streams she drank from were reduced to muddy puddles. The plants she ate were dry and brittle. As the days turned into weeks, the drought tightened its grip on the forest. The animals were desperate for water and food. The once thriving forest was now quiet and desolate. Driven by hunger and thirst, Leo ventured into unfamiliar territory. He was weaker than usual from days of little food. His once mighty roar was now a raspy growl. He stumbled upon a clearing, hoping to find water. Instead, he walked straight into a trap. A hunter had set a snare, hoping to catch a wild boar. Leo, in his weakened state, didn't see the danger until it was too late. The snare caught his leg. Leo roared in pain and frustration. He tried to break free, but the ropes held him tight. He thrashed and pulled, but the snare held firm. Exhausted and afraid, Leo realized the gravity of his situation. He was trapped, alone and helpless. Section 4. Diana's Act of Courage. Diana, guided by instinct, was searching for water in an unfamiliar part of the forest. She heard a loud, desperate roar. Curiosity and concern overcame her fear. She followed the sound until she saw Leo. The mighty lion was caught in a hunter's snare. He looked defeated and helpless. Diana knew she had to help. She cautiously approached Leo, her hooves light on the dry earth. Her large, gentle eyes met Leo's. She could sense his fear and pain. Taking a deep breath, Diana began to gnaw at the ropes of the snare. Her sharp teeth worked quickly and carefully. She knew she had to be gentle to avoid hurting Leo further. Section 5. A Bond of Gratitude. Leo watched in astonishment as the small deer worked tirelessly to free him. He had always thought of deer as prey, not as creatures capable of such kindness and courage. Finally, with a snap, the last rope gave way. Leo was free. He stood a little shaky at first and looked at Diana with gratitude in his eyes. He let out a soft rumble, a sound of thanks that Diana understood. For the first time in his life, Leo felt a deep respect for the gentle deer. Diana, though tired, was happy to have helped. She knew that all creatures, big or small, strong or gentle, deserved compassion. Section 6. Strength in Unity. From that day forward, Leo and Diana's relationship changed. They were no longer just predator and prey, but friends who understood the true meaning of kindness and cooperation. The drought continued, but Leo and Diana faced it together. They shared what little food and water they could find, their differences forgotten in the face of adversity. The experience taught them a valuable lesson. Survival was not just about strength or speed. It was about wisdom, understanding, and most importantly, unity.